on Fridays. Just to see how it goes. Fridays and Thursdays tend to be my slowest days, so want to see if we can change that a bit by doing ASMR on Fridays, but we'll see. I thought congrats on continuing your first streak. Hope you're all doing well. I am very sleepy. I did lawn work today. It is October now, but it was still in the 80s, or like high 70s, low 80s today. So, I'm tired. I'm tired. So, we're going to see how ASMR streams on Fridays go. And if people like it, we'll keep doing it. And if I get a lot of people that say, don't do it, then we won't. We'll see.
Hope you're doing okay, Thorin. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Where's Stream Elements? Where's Stream Elements? Oh well. Oh well. So my mouth's been dry like all day. Didn't help that I ate some pickle flavored chips earlier. So yeah. Hi Chang, thank you for continuing your streak, your 50 stream streak. Thank you Chang. Thank you. How you doing, Chang? You're not at home? No worries. Your PC has my stream over. Well, thank you, Chang. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mwah. Thank you for the lurk. There's Stream Elements. So, the new anime season has started. The new anime season has started last week or earlier this week. There's been some good ones. I haven't watched all of them because there's some returning with new seasons, and I haven't watched the older streamers, the older seasons. Thank you. Stay safe, Chang. Thank you. So we had. Hi Mooney, thank you for being here. Thank you for the watching. Thank you. Where is it? We had the squats. Chang. I did lawn work all day. Friday. Yeah, it's almost the weekend, Mooney. Hi, Mooney. Hope you're doing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the treat. Okay. How are you, Mooney? I hope you had a good week. Sorry. Okay, Mooney, I'll get that to you in a second. I gotta open some sort of sheet first. Thank you, Minnie. My day was tiring. It was tiring. Thank you for the self-power teaching. It was hot today, even though it's October. There were no clouds. Yeah, I wore myself out all right. But it wasn't bad. I'm just tired. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. My mouth's been dry all day, though. I've been drinking water. It didn't help that I ate some pickled flavored chips earlier, but so if my voice sounds raspy, that's why. Okay, so I think I did all of Ching's redeems, right? Yep. Oh, and Ching did a stretch. Okay. Oh no, ad break. I'll do it after the ad break, Mooney. I'll do it after the ad break, okay? If you can hear me. But it is October, so I probably only have a few more weeks of needing to mow the lawn. So there's that. But yeah, it's still pretty warm today. Let's see. Yeah, it was in the 80s. It'll be in the 80s tomorrow. In the whole week, the rest of the week, except Saturday will be 78. But it'll still be in the 80s in mid-October. Which, not too excited about that. I'm not. Yeah, it's just been very hot. It's been very hot. Yeah, the new season has started. Anime season has started. We got a few are out. The second season of Demon Lord Retry is out. It's fine. It's fine. The first episode was more of like a recap or a retelling of the first episode with a little more added context. I did watch Let This Grieving Soul Retire. It was interesting. I guess I liked it way better than the most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that one. Granted, it's only the first episode, of course, but not really feeling that one. I did watch Become a Villainous Who Goes Down in History. I liked that one. It's a villainous anime, so there are a dime a dozen these days, but you know, Uh, doesn't make it bad. It's a fun premise. It's a fun premise. I still have to watch Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister acro trip. I watched yesterday, I think. It was pretty cute. It's pretty cool. And Kino Koinu Mushroom Pup is pretty sweet. It's a little slice of life thing, similar to the anime where the writer starts taking care of a stray kitten. It's similar to that. But it's warm and fuzzies. 365 Days to the Wedding is very cute. I am excited for more of that one. And yeah, I didn't have a chance to watch any today. Okay, ad break is over. Are you still here, Mooney? You still here, sweetheart? That's okay. All right. Excuse me. I'll do your good girl first and then coconut, okay? Yeah, we're trying ASMR streams on Fridays. We'll see. I'll see how the numbers look at the end of this month, and if they're good, if they're better than Fridays usually are, we'll probably just stick with this. But it's our first week doing it, so we'll see how we're feeling at the end of the month as well. Here we go.
So, my mouth's kind of dry. I did hope that I ate some chips earlier, but, so. I apologize if my voice is raspy, Mooney. Mooney. You're a very, very good girl. You're a good girl, Mooney, and I'm very, very proud of you. Some good sleepy, Mooney, and I hope I don't wake you up. I hope you get some good sleepies. Thank you for being here, Mooney. It's always good to see you. Thank you for spending time with me in the streams. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. Always a pleasure to see you. I hope you get some good sleepies. Don't forget to brush your teeth, of course. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Don't forget to brush your teeth. You're a very good girl, Mooney. Very, very good girl.
Sorry about that. The cord got bumped, I guess. Sorry for that popping sound. Sorry. There it is again. Sorry, guys. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Such a good girl. Mwah. Mwah. Such a good girl you are. Mwah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Such a good girl. Mwah. Look at you being such a good girl. Mwah. 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 There you go, Mooney. Hope that was okay for you. And here's your coconuts. Let me drink some water real quick. Coconut. I don't. Why does that keep happening? I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's loud or what. I apologize. So, I finished reading all 3 volumes of Smoking Behind the Supermarket with you, and I'm sad. I want more. I wish there were more. But the 4th volume doesn't get released till March over here. So, I mean, it's up for pre-order, but, you know, it feels... Is it weird pre-ordering a book? I don't know. I don't know. I did do that with some Funko Pops. I'm not proud of it. But they were Pokemon ones, so, you know, they're a little less Funko Poppy, right? Because they're shaped like Pokemon. Because they did Bulbasaur, and then they had Squirtle out for pre-order, I believe. I have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. So I pre-ordered Squirtle, and then I pre-ordered Charmander when they were up for pre-order. Now there's a whole bunch of Pokemon Funko Pops. I was at Walmart, and there's Teddiursa, and on the back of the Teddiursa box was Blaziken and Kadabra or something. It's like, what a weird trio that is. Hi, Brad. You want your smooches? Okay, I'll get those to you in just a second. Hi, Beatrice. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Please go give Beatrice lots of love. Please, please, please. She's a super sweet, cute streamer. She's also a fellow bear. She does awesome, amazing ASMR. She also uploads to YouTube, which I need to work on that. But please go give her some love. Please, please, please. She's great. Her model is freaking gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It is. It's gorgeous. But hi, Brett. I hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. You want a good bread and some scratches? And some smooches. Okay. But thank you for the raid, Beatrice. Please take care of yourself. Do not worry about sticking around. Get some food, get some water. Stretch. Do what you gotta do. Do not worry about sticking around. Take care of yourself. I'm glad your internet is cooperating with you for once. For a while, I streamed on Wi-Fi, and it worked most of the time. It worked most of the time. Then I got an Ethernet cable, and because I had a Wi-Fi adapter for my PC. I didn't have the drivers though, because my PC does not have a disk drive, so I couldn't download the drivers for the Wi-Fi adapter. I did do that. My dad did it for me because I didn't know what I was doing. But Ethernet cable helps a lot, and our city or our street got fiber last year. I think it was last year. So, and since then we've had very few problems. But fiber is fiber. Not everyone has access to fiber, of course. But welcome, Rangers. Welcome. If you don't know me, I hope I didn't wake you up. But if you don't know me, I'm Kitchen the Bear, your local Teddy variety streamer. Of course, Beatrice. Of course. I'll see you around. Thank you. I will do my best to enjoy my stream. I do ASMR streams every Wednesday and Sunday. This month we're doing a little experiment with trying them on Fridays. Because my Friday streams are usually pretty slow anyway. So if ASMR streams can alleviate that a bit, that'd be neat. That'd be cool. So if we'll see how we're feeling at the end of this month if we continue that, and the rest the games we're playing this month are all scary games, scary in quotation marks. So my plan was Mondays we're going to play the Walking Dead Telltale game. Tuesdays we're going to be Alien Isolation DLC. I thought the DLC would be longer, but it took us an hour and 40 minutes to finish both of them. So Tuesdays going forward for now are going to be Death Road to Canada streams. If you don't know what that is, it's Oregon Trail, but with zombies, and you're driving from Florida to the Canadian border. And there's it's like there's little segments with where you play a little twin stick shooter kind of deal to get supplies and stuff, loot abandoned buildings and things like that, and find survivors and dogs and cats. And there's a few special characters like a magical girl that after a few days she explodes in sprinkles and confetti or something like that. I don't know. I've only encountered her like once, and it was a while ago. And then Thursdays, we're playing through Signalis. We played Signalis last night. It was not my first time playing. We've streamed it like twice, a handful of times. Last time I played it was Halloween last year, so it's been a while, but we got the grip of things pretty quick. And we do ASMR streams on Fridays and Saturdays. Tomorrow, we're playing SCP-5K with Lil Teto. It's like a horror extraction shooter kind of thing. I don't know if it's an extraction shooter, but it's a horror FPS game in early access, I believe. I haven't played it in 2 years. My brother gifted it to me for Christmas in 2022, and we played it together for like an hour, and I haven't touched it since. So I don't know what's changed in 2 years, and I'm excited to find out. I am excited to find out. So that was this week. Next week we'll have Death Road to Canada on Tuesdays, going forward till the end of this month. See if we can get to Canada. And Saturdays we'll be playing. We'll be starting Grim Fandango Remastered, which if you don't know what that is, it's a I've never played it before, but I have seen Let's Plays of it, and it's cool. I think it's funny. But its puzzles are a little esoteric, so everybody in the Steam reviews are like, please don't do this yourself, please use a guide. It's a point-and-click adventure game made by the same guys that did Psychonauts. So I haven't played Psychonauts, but I know those games are very beloved. So I know the writing is good, at the very least. And you play as a skeleton in the land of the dead. Yeah, it's cool. We're gonna be starting that next Saturday, and that's what we're doing this month. And Raiders, if I didn't wake you up, I hope I didn't wake you up. But if you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. If you like my ASMR for whatever reason. I upload all my VODs to YouTube. It should be in the About section below the stream here. It's just a VOD repository for now. There's a few pre-recorded ASMR videos in the ASMR VODs playlist. You'll have to dig for those. The playlist is over 150 videos at this point. But there's all our old games we played through. We played through the Impossible Creatures campaign, Doom Eternal, Doom 2016, Alien Isolation. I did play through the base Alien Isolation campaign with a harmonica in my mouth the whole time. That it definitely took the edge off. I didn't do it last Tuesday because I couldn't find my mask. I found a disposable mask in the shoe drawer upstairs, but it was too loose. It was not cooperating with me at all. I'd spend more time fiddling with the mask and the harmonica than I would playing the game. And we did not spend very much time with the game on Tuesday. I really thought there would be longer DLCs, but yeah. But thank you for coming with the Raiders. I'm sorry, Red, are you still here? I got distracted. Are you still here, Red? Let me get you your redeems. Which do you want first? You want the smooches first? Yeah. I'll just do them in order, all right? So we got smooches, a good bread, and some scratches. Okay. I can do that. Here are your smooches, bread.
Thank you for the redeems. Thank you, thank you. Sorry if my smooches seem off today. My lips are kind of dry today. Okay, and now I'll do your good bread, okay? Bread. Bread. You're very good bread. You're very, very good bread. You're very good bread. I'm very proud of you, bread. You worked very hard today, I'm sure. Don't forget to brush your teeth. You're a very good bread. Good bread. Good bread. Good bread. Thank you for being here, bread. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me on the streams. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to see you. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. Thank you for being here, bread. Thank you for chatting and lurking and doing the redeems. Thank you. I appreciate it. And bread, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think it makes the world a better place, in my opinion. Good bread. You're a very good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Look at you being such a good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Thank you, bread. I hope that was okay for you. And here's our scratches. Here's our scratches. Do you want them fast or slow? You want fast or slow scratches, bread? I think last time you said you want them slow. I think. slow. Okay. Did you eat something today, Brad? Eat something yummy? I had some Frosted Flakes for breakfast, but we didn't have enough milk. So we had milk, but not enough. So ate a semi-soggy Frosted Flakes with a little bit of milk. And then my grandma made me McGriddle. She got this fancy sandwich press thing where it folds in half, right? And in one on the bottom, you can toast your bottom half of your muffin or whatever, right? And in between that, you can cook your egg and eat your sausage, and then it has this little thing where you slide the bottom of the middle over, and then it drops the sausage and the egg onto the bun, and then you can also toast the bottom of the top bun in a separate compartment. It's really cool. It's really cool. She made me a McGriddle thingy because I don't like muffins or biscuits. I love muffins. I don't like biscuits. When I say biscuits, I don't mean crackers or like saltines. I mean like KFC biscuits. I'm not a fan. I don't like them. I don't like them, Sam. I am. It's a texture thing mostly. They're just way too dry and like to make me feel like I'm gonna like choke on it. 'Cause it's very dry. Like you're supposed to eat with sauce and stuff, but still, I'm not a fan of the texture or the flavor really. Specifically KFC biscuits. I've had other biscuits before, but I don't like them. I don't like them. I'll eat them in a breakfast sandwich thing, but I'd much rather have a croissant or a McGriddle or like pancakes sandwich or something like that, right? Or waffles. Heaven forbid. There's a chain of gas stations here, and they have a dedicated kitchen where they make burritos and stuff, breakfast burritos and lunch items and dinner items. And in the mornings they have breakfast sandwiches and burritos. They had this thing. It was a bowl. It was tater tots, egg, and bits of breakfast sausage underneath white gravy and melted cheddar cheese. It was freaking delicious. It was so good. It was one of my favorites. Probably still is. I don't know if they still make it. Probably very not good for you, but it was so good. It was delicious. Because I go there for breakfast every morning when I was doing my. I used to. My first job ever out of high school was radon mitigation systems installation. And stuff related to radon. And there was a gas station down the road from the shop, so we'd drive down there and fill the truck, fill the gas tank, and then get breakfast or whatever, go to the bathroom, and then we'd drive, because some jobs were like 2-3 hours away. Some of them were 4, but most of the time it was like 1.5 to like 2 hours. But I get breakfast there like every day, and they had a breakfast sandwich that was Belgian waffles as the buns with sausage and egg and cheese, and sometimes bacon, I think. Anyway, it was so good. It was delicious. But they were very sticky because of the sugar on the Belgian waffles, so you had to eat them in the wrapper. But did you scarf that thing down so fast? It was amazing. And their burritos are pretty good too. They weren't. I think I preferred these sandwiches because the burritos were kind of big, and did not want to be doing work on a full stomach like that. If the job wasn't like an hour and a half away. And then I'd get a muffin and a bag of chips, and I'd eat the breakfast item from the kitchen, and then the muffin top, and then for lunch I'd eat the bottom half of the muffin, and the bag of chips, and that's what I had for lunch. Yeah, I don't like biscuits. I'm not a fan of biscuits. Yeah, they're too dry. It's a texture thing. Like, for me, textures on foods are very important. Like, only second to taste, of course. But if it doesn't feel good on my mouth, I'm not swallowing it, okay? I'm not doing it. I'm not. So, I can deal with broccoli these days. I did not like broccoli as a child. I did not. I'd much rather just have carrots. I like carrots. But I hated cauliflower. It was the worst thing ever. It's not the worst thing ever anymore. If someone makes it and puts it in front of me, I'll eat it. I'm not gonna like it, but I'll eat it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you made food for me, thank you. Oh, this is cauliflower. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat it. Okay, I'm gonna eat the cauliflower. But if they give me a choice of broccoli, cauliflower, or a different vegetable, I'm taking the other vegetable, unless it's asparagus or Brussels sprouts. Cauliflower is like entirely a texture thing. I do not like how it feels on my tongue at all. I know it's like you're supposed to like dip it in like cheese fondue or something, but at that point I just eat a chip. just use the chip. But my grandma, I talked to my grandma today about vegetables. And she'd make cauliflower for my brother and uncles. Because my grandpa's dad had this recipe where you take the head of cauliflower and you boil it or cook it or whatever. And when it's almost done, you cover it in a sauce. She said the sauce was like mayonnaise and mustard, and then cover that in cheese. And apparently my dad and uncles loved it. But she hadn't made it since my dad was a teenager, so it's been a while. But yeah, I preferred corn and even peas and carrots and green beans. My favorite way to eat carrots when I was little was when my grandma, like every Sunday, my grandma would usually make, when I lived with my grandparents, when we lived with my grandparents when I was little, and she would make, every Sunday, she'd make a pot roast, and you put the carrots in there, and they soak up the beef juices, and they get all soft. That's one of my favorite ways to eat carrots. It's delicious. It's so good. So for me, growing up, Sundays always smelled like pot roast. Or I guess beef. So it's one of my favorite smells, is a good pot roast. Or stew, beef stew. Two of my favorite smells ever. Two of my most favoriteest smells. Besides like the smell of sloppy joes and just because they're nostalgic smells, right? They're nostalgic smells. And like like corn on the cob after it's boiling in the pot. That's a good smell too. Muffins, like fresh cookies, all those smells. They're good smells. I like those smells. Laundry. They're just pleasant smells. They're like, do you like the smell of clean laundry? Of course I do. And what a ridiculous question to ask. Of course people like the smell of fresh laundry. Unless it's a scent of detergent you're not really a fan of, right? What are we talking about? What am I rambling about again? Biscuits. Yeah, it's just a texture thing. Don't really like them. But my partner is Greek, so I told her, I don't like biscuits. Like, what do you mean you don't like biscuits? Because cookies are biscuits and stuff, right? And crackers. It's like, no, I mean these. Just didn't know what I was talking about. They're adorable. But yeah, I love the smell of a good pot roast. That's the smell of Sunday. Because growing up, that's what Sundays always smelled like. When I was little, I did not like brushing my teeth because little kids don't like brushing their teeth, right? It's a pain in the butt. You're already making me go to bed, and now I have to go brush my teeth. But at some point when I was younger, I had heard that carrots are good for your teeth, or because when you're little, you can't eat after you brush your teeth because you just brushed your teeth. That would ruin your teeth brushing. and it would taste bad because you just brushed with like mint or fruity. When you're little, you brushed with like strawberry watermelon flavor toothpaste, right? Or bubble gum. That's the worst. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'd used that. But when I was little, it's like, oh, I heard that carrots can clean your teeth, right? Because you bite it and it like shears the plaque off your teeth because it's a carrot. Of course, it does that. That makes sense. So we'd have sleepovers at my grandma's when my parents had an anniversary or whatever. They just wanted to be rid of us for a night. So we go over there to sleep over. They had this couch with a foldable mattress inside. I think they still have. I think that segment of the couch is still there, but it's this big mattress. Anyway, I was hungry before we were getting ready for bed. It's like, Grandma, can I have carrots? It's like, but you just brush your teeth. I was like, oh, Grandma, actually, carrots are like the only food you can eat after you brush your teeth because they clean your teeth, Grandma. It's like, okay, here you go. So I ate raw carrots, baby carrots out of the fridge. Because I was like, oh, I'm clever. But I think I actually believed that carrots were the only food you could eat after you brushed your teeth. They are the one food that wouldn't make your teeth dirty again. Yeah. I also don't like Brussels sprouts. I haven't had Brussels sprouts in a super long time. My dad likes them, but we haven't had them for dinner in a while because I don't like them. Anyway, I think that was mostly a texture thing. Also, Brussels sprouts. It just sounds gross. That's not a pleasant word. Like peas or corn or carrots. But we had asparagus. We had asparagus a few times a little while ago. My mom oven roasted it with like garlic and all the stuff on it, and I tried it, but like the flavor of asparagus is not good. And they're slimy. I don't know if that's just because of the olive oil or whatever, but it was not a pleasant eating experience. It wasn't. Yeah, I'd much rather have a croissant on a breakfast sandwich than a biscuit. Also, I think just croissants taste better than biscuits. Anyway. But if it's from like McDonald's or whatever, I can get a McGriddle. It's yummy. I like pancakes. Speaking of things I don't particularly like, we all know how I feel about kitkats, right? I don't dislike kitkats. Let me premise with that. I do not dislike kitkats. I did a candy tier list stream last year after Halloween because candy was like 50, 20, 25, 50% off. So, I my opinion on kitkats are they're B tier. They're not bad, but they're not amazing. If you say kitkats, like basic milk chocolate kitkats, are one of the best candy bars out there. You're delusional. They're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're a crispy wafer, right? They have a nice crunch. Um, but they're not amazing. Um, Reese's peanut butter cups are amazing. Kit Kats are B tier. They are not bad, but they're not amazing. They are the bar for a candy bar. On the rung, on the ladder of candy bars, they are the bottom rung. In that, if you are worse than a Kit Kat, you have no business climbing the ladder at all. You are not fit for that ladder. Um, Things that are worse than Kit Kats are like 100 grand. That's just a terrible eating experience. Um, Not pleasant at all. Milky Ways. I do like Milky Way Midnights because the dark chocolate makes it stand out a bit more against all these other little bite-sized candy bar bits that you get for Halloween. They were pleasant. Baby Ruth with their peanuts are good. I like the peanuts in Baby Ruths. Baby Ruths are good. But like Three Musketeers, basic Milky Way, those are way worse than the Kit Kat. They're not good. They're not good. Um, and the candy bar that I think is superior to Kit Kats by a wide margin are Twix. I did not grow up liking Twix too much. If I had a Twix in my Halloween candy haul, I would probably trade them for Nerds or gummy worms or something like that. Um, but after doing the Halloween candy stream, I've come to appreciate them way more. The cookie wafer with the caramel, I think, is superior to Kit Kats. They just taste better. Same with Butterfingers. I think Butterfingers are better than Kit Kats too. But Butterfingers do get stuck in your teeth, which are points against them for sure. If the candy gets stuck in your teeth, unless that's like the point, like a taffy, or some gummies out there. It's just not worth it. But for sure, they're like good like ice cream toppings. If you like crush them up, that's good on ice cream for sure. But their taste definitely makes up for the fact that they get stuck in your molars. For sure, like they're carried on the flavor carries the candy bar on their back. Up Mount Mordor, they're good. They're good. But to say that Kit Kats are S tier, you're delusional. You need to explore more candy bars. You need to eat more different candy bars. And yeah, it's ridiculous. It's an injustice. No, I am of course being hyperbolic, but they're not S tier for sure. Like the flavored Kit Kats, like the blueberry muffin Kit Kat that they did, and the cereal milk that tasted like Fruit Loop milk, those are awesome. I love those. But just milk chocolate Kit Kat, no thank you. No thank you. I'm okay. I'll pass. I'd happily trade my Kit Kats. Berry and Sucrose did a candy tier list stream a while ago, and to me they would make perfect trading partners. Like, they would be perfect if we're all going trick or treating. They would be good trade partners. They would. I think we could make some nice deals with their tastes compared to mine, for sure. For sure. But I am bracing myself to get yelled at by Barry again when we do the candy stream in a few weeks. That would probably be like the first week of November, around there, depending on when I can get to the store after Halloween. Um, I do it on Halloween, but the candy is just too expensive before the discounts. But that also means I'll probably have a hard time getting my hands on some other like popular brands, right? But we'll see. We'll see what I can find this year. If there is a trunk or treat at the local church this year, I'm gonna go to that to try and get some pieces. So I don't have to buy a bunch of candy. I spent like $40 around there on candy last year. I had a lot of candy. Filled like 4 1 gallon Ziploc bags. Lots of milk duds. That's mostly why, because milk duds are in these big cardboard boxes. But it all got eaten eventually. All got eaten eventually. My dad took the milk duds to work, and they all got eaten. So, but I also managed to get my hands on the Oreo Coca-Cola. I did not find Coca-Cola Oreos. When we got home after that trip to the store, my mom was like, "But this partnership doesn't make any sense. I never think of dipping my Oreos in Coca-Cola." I'm like, "Mom, I think they made it up." They definitely made it up. They should have done like like Oreo flavored milk and milk flavored Oreos. I don't know what that would taste like though. That'd just be a really bland cookie with the cream, right? That's just vanilla Oreos, I probably imagine. Like worse vanilla Oreos. But yeah, I want like Oreo flavored milk. Give me that. Give me that. I'm sorry if I woke anybody up. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sorry. That was gross. Yes, that's my stance on kitkats. That's my stance on kitkats. I don't think they're bad. They're just average. To say they stand in the realms of such candies as paydays and Reese's peanut butter cups and Charlie gummy worms. The height of hubris. But yeah, I don't know if hubris is the right word. Hmm. Thank you, Sarah. So, oops. There we go. A few weeks ago, or it was a few days ago, it wasn't a few weeks ago. It was a few days ago, I was checking on MetaZoo products prices on eBay. They're not great if you consider low prices bad. This booster box of Wilderness is going for $18.99 in base set for $17.99, and someone is selling 5 UFO spellbooks, which is their version of their equivalent to Elite Trainer boxes. They have 10 packs, some sleeves, some tokens, a coin, and a promo, and a rule book, I think. But 5 of them for $15. That's 50 packs. That's 50 booster packs. I get them, but I really do not need more MetaZoo cards. I do not need more MetaZoo cards. I'm better off buying singles. For the cards that I still need for my collection or want, right? I mean, there's I would buy more still product of Native. The last main set they released before the end times, before Chromie's Cryptid Carnival. But Chromie's Cryptid Carnival, the booster, this one's going for $45. Really? That's the lowest I think I've ever seen. That's the lowest price on the Chromie box I've ever seen. They're usually going for like 80, 70 to 80. That's interesting. 68, 72. Why is that one going for 45? Oh, it is $7 shipping. But yeah, because for a little while there, it was looking like prices were going up again. Because I don't know if there's been news about it. I haven't heard or been keeping up with MetaZoo's situation for a few weeks. For a few months, actually. Last I heard, they filed for like Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It wasn't Chapter 11. They still planned to pay off their debtors. They owed money to Sanrio still. They owed money to Marvel for some reason, and distributors and warehouse, storage company, the distribution company, and the printers. But we have no idea why they owed money to Marvel. Maybe if they were working on a Marvel set, that would be interesting. That'd be interesting. I don't know how that would work. So I don't think we know why they owe money to Marvel. It was a decent amount of money too. I don't remember how much exactly, but it was a decent chunk of the amount they owed to debtors. Marvel was in like the top 3 people they owed the most money to, after Sanrio and maybe the distributor. It was bizarre. um, but they filed for bankruptcy and are looking for a buyer. I think that I heard the minimum that they're asking for is 150,000, and you get all the assets, you get the name, you get everything, but then the debt to the distribution company would go to you, I think. So you're paying for that, and then you have to pay back the distributor who's still holding on to pallets and pallets of MetaZoo, as far as I know. As far as I know. That's the last I heard the news about MetaZoo. So, for a little while, I think prices were going up on some things. Prices on Chromie boxes and native boxes have stayed relatively the same. $70, $80 for a booster box. Which for a booster box compared to like a Pokemon booster box is like nothing, right? Especially for older Pokemon sets. I would love to open a booster box of XY evolutions one day in my life, but that's probably never happening. Probably. Let's see, how much is that going for? Evolutions booster box. Is anyone even selling a booster box? The Elite Trainer boxes sealed are going for what someone is selling the Charizard Elite Trainer box for $1,000. Another person right next to that listing is selling the Blastoise and Charizard box for $500. Someone's just selling the box with the empty packs for $60. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, one man's trash is another man's treasure, I guess. Good. Someone's selling 15 empty XY Evolution booster boxes, no packs, no cards. No, that can't be right. Pokemon's cards TCG XY Evolution sealed booster box for $32. That's not right. It's probably empty. It is shipping from China though, so it could be bootleg, but who knows? I'm not buying it to find out. Yeah, it's $500. It's a bid. Yeah, maybe in like, I don't know. You need over $500. Its box is going for $840 sealed. Another one shipping from Australia is $752 with $34 shipping. It's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, the set wasn't popular when it released, I don't think, but now everybody wants it, so. It was my personal, like, it was new. It was released when I got into wanting to get Pokemon cards. Like in the first pack of XY Evolutions I opened, I got the Secret Rare Executor card. The Secret Rares in that set are not hard to pull at all, though. I think I have the Flying Pikachu. I think I have the Flying Pikachu. And maybe the Rocket. Team Rocket card, maybe. But I don't know. $30 for 5. Anyway. Anyway. And there's a few other like Metazoo side sets I still kind of want cards from. There's the Valentine's little side set, and um, uh, I don't have all the Christmas cards. The ones I'm missing, like the Abominable Snowman and the North Pole card. But I can get those for like $1. Just as a single card. So there's the fan art sets with like the Mongolian Deathworm and a few other cryptids that actually look pretty cool. But I don't need them. I don't need them. See, it's worked for me so far, but when I'm like, oh, I want this thing. This thing seems cool. Let me look into this thing. So I'll look at it and I'm like, okay. And then I'll think to myself, not what a wonderful world, but if I'm committing. I do this most of the time. Sometimes I do impulse purchase. But I feel, this is probably not very humble of me to say, but I feel like I'm fairly frugal. Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. But if I want something, or if okay, let's look into this. I like the idea of this thing. I'll look at it and I'll be, okay, this is like $20. Okay. Fair enough. What else could I get for $20? That's also on a wish list somewhere or whatever, right? Then I spend like 3 hours just looking at things, and then I burn myself out. And like, okay, I'm not spending any money, and it works. It works. I'd end up not spending any money because I exhaust myself. It works. I don't know if it'd work for. It probably wouldn't work for everybody, but works for me. Most of the time. And like sometimes I'm like, okay, I do want this thing for $20. But yeah. But yeah, a booster box of cards going for like less than $20 is crazy. That's actually kind of sad. And the fact that people are trying to get rid of the spell books by selling a bundle of 5 of them for like $20, less than $20 in the case of the UFO spell books, is I don't know if it's because the UFO set's unpopular. We did open the packs we opened Wednesday, were from the UFO set, and we didn't pull any holographic. We pulled 2 holos, we did, but they were artifacts. They weren't creatures, and the creatures they're the cooler cards in my opinion. And we didn't pull any. We did get the promo was one I didn't already have, so that was neat. But the set also, I think, feels conflicted in its theme, right? Because the deck we pulled, excuse me, I haven't opened like a bunch of UFO packs in a while, but in the product we opened on Wednesday, the deck we pulled was werewolf themed, but then they shoved the breakfast aliens in there, which just are not werewolves. They're not conducive to the. They're not synergistic with the werewolves and the werewolf strategy in the deck, right? The strategy with the werewolf deck is maybe late game, you have a bunch of werewolves in your discard pile, in your graveyard. Then you summon your Beast of Bray Road, which lets you summon as many werewolves as you can, as you can afford from your graveyard, and that's pretty cool. Because then one of the werewolves, the Werewolf of Defiance, does 25 damage to a target opposing creature when he's summoned. So you can just summon a bunch of those guys, and then you get that trigger on that 25 damage again. So it's value, and then the Rougarou beefs himself up, and he can heal himself 20 damage if at the end of your turn, if Full Moon is active or something like that. And he boosts his damage too if Full Moon is active. So there's ways to boost his damage as well. And he's beefy. He's got like 60 hit points, 70 hit points, something like that. And it's cool. I like that strategy. That's neat. And then they give you aliens that don't really assist in either getting werewolves in the graveyard or anything like that. You can summon them for free if you purchased breakfast that morning between 6 and 11 a.m. You purchased breakfast, but otherwise, I guess you would use them to stall or maybe block to protect your werewolves. If you already summoned your Beast of Bray Road, that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, they just clog up the deck, for sure. For sure. And then the 3 packs we opened, we pulled maybe 3 cards to add to the deck, because with that product you get 1 of 5 random decks, and then you get 3 booster packs. You open the 3 booster packs, and then you can edit your deck, substitute cards out from the cards you pulled, and it just we pulled maybe 3 that we could add. We did pull we pulled a Rougarou from the packs, but yeah. Hi Chang, thank you for the stretch and water. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. But now I kind of want to build a werewolf deck. That sounds like fun. I think there's a handful of werewolf cards. There's definitely better cards to put in that deck than the breakfast aliens, and then the 6 resource cards you need to get those aliens. But it's a little disappointing to see that they just shoved six breakfast aliens in that deck when you probably wouldn't want to see them. But you could stall with them, I guess. And if you can get them out for free if you bought breakfast that morning, then I guess they're worth it, maybe, because they're free. You don't need to spend resources to summon them. But yeah. Yeah. But how are you, Cheng? Welcome home, if you're home. Hope you're doing alright. I've just been talking to myself. I talked about why I don't like biscuits and kitkats. I don't dislike kitkats, for the record. And I've been talking about Medici for the last 5-10 minutes. But yeah, the Mezuz company filed for bankruptcy I think they're still looking for a buyer. I haven't heard news that the Matter Zoo is back. Huzzah! Raise the prices back up to $3,000 for a booster box. No, I don't think that's going to happen because people are still buying them at this price. Seemingly. Prices are low enough, it seems like people are just trying to get rid of all these booster boxes they bought. But how are you, Cheng? Hope you're doing alright. Hope you had something yummy to eat today. When jump scare redeem? Not for this. Jump scare redeem is donating bits. Because it'll play the bits sound, and then it'll play your message with the bits via TTS. But don't do it right now because I can't hear it. I have my headphones plugged into my microphone, so I cannot hear my desktop right now. So don't do that. Don't give me bits to jump scare me tonight. You do that tomorrow. I'm doing okay, Chang. I'm really sleepy. I did lawn work like all day. It felt like, excuse me. My grandma needed to do errands today, so I couldn't go over the time I usually do. So she picked me up after she finished her errands. So I didn't get over there and get started till afternoon, and I didn't finish probably till after 2, and then I got home and I needed to mow our lawn, and then by the time I was done with everything and showered and like I sat down, it was after 6. So yeah, that's a cute emote. Perry with Sleepy Tooth. Is a cat? Oh, it's a Perry. Is it the same periwinkle? Is it the same periwinkle? Am I dumb? It is. That's Periwinkle's emote. That's Periwinkle's emote. Nice. But oh, you got a gift sub? Nice. Congratulations. Oh, I think, did I talk about this before? It was a while ago. So in Skyrim, Falkreath, I think, pretty sure, no, it's not Falkreath. It's the town that's built into the Dwemer ruins in the side of a mountain. What city is that? What keep is that? It's not Falkreath. Falkreath is the one in the south with the deer symbol. I don't remember which city that is. But it's the conspiracy quest, right? With the Forsworn conspiracy quest, and I did that quest. I did that quest line, because you have an informant or whatever that you're meeting with, and then you go down into some stairs to go meet with him. He's dead. He's been killed, and because the leader is the mayor of the Jarl or whatever is in league with the Forsworn, or the Forsworn leader is in the prisons, the mine prison, and he's still controlling the Forsworn with letters and stuff, and the leader of the city is letting that happen. So you're like, okay, let's stop this thing, and you go down to meet him after doing all this other stuff, and some guards are like, we know what you're up to. Come with us now. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not going with you. Over my dead body. And I fought them. And I killed them. There were 2 guards. Like, we know what you're up to. Or, no, you go down there, and then they followed you down the stairs. So you turn around and go up the stairs, and they're like, we're gonna get you, buddy. Go to prison. You're supposed to go to prison. I didn't know that. I thought, no, this is wrong. You guys are corrupt. I'm not going to prison. I'm the good guy here. So I fought them. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I fought them and I leave the thing. I'm like, okay, that was weird. What do I do now? And then everybody in the town is like running from me. And I'm like, why, huh? And then, like, I fought, like, every single guard in the city, in the barracks. Because I was trying to hide or something. For some reason, I went up to the barracks. And it's like in this tower with these spiral stairs with a few floors. And me and my companion fought every single guard in the city and killed them all. And I'm like, okay, my bounty is like over $1,000 gold. It's like 3,000 something. So, and I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I don't have to go back here ever again. And I looked up what happened, cause like, why, huh? And they're like, oh, you're supposed to go to jail. You're supposed to go to jail, and then you meet the leader in the prison. You can kill him and whatever, and then you escape, right? So, also, it's like, well, so I killed the guards in the staircase, right? And before I went to the barracks and killed everybody, killed all the guards, I was like, all right, fine. I'm just gonna go kill the leader of the city myself. So I go in there with my Mehun's razor, sneak in, and he's like sleeping, and I like stab him, and he doesn't die because he's an essential NPC to the quest. So I'm like, well, shoot, that's stupid. So I leave. I'm like, well, I'm never touching that city again. And lo and behold, I have to go back for a Thieves Guild quest line, because you have to go to get a translator for it's not Falmer. Falmer, the light elves, the guys that have their eyes shut all the time, because they live in the Dwemer ruins. Falmer, is it Falmer? You have to, because this guy wrote his diary into the Falmer language because only he knew how to decipher it. For some reason, no one thought it was important enough to try and translate it since then, I guess. I don't know. So you talk to this guy from the College of Winterhold, which already did that questline. So I am the Archmage, and I do not practice like any magic besides Soul Trap. I only did that because I needed to get a spell, and the only way to get that spell was to go get it through the College of Winterhold. So that's why I did the College of Winterhold questline, even though I'm playing a stealth archer. It's so strange. And they're like, wow, you're so great. You're the Archmage now, because the other one, he died. So you're in charge now. We've never seen such a powerful mage before. It's like, yeah, these elven arrows are pretty strong, huh? But I had to go back to that town that I killed all the guards in, and my bounty's like over 3,000. Actually, I was like, fine, I'll pay the fee. I'll pay the fine. It was like 300 gold. He's like, no, you're not getting out of this one with gold. And I was like, no, I'm not going to prison. I did nothing wrong, you idiot. And then they all started attacking me, because I had to go back to that town because the mage that serves the Jarl there or whatever knew the guy that wrote his diary in Falmer, and he knew where the translation was, the translator guide, the cipher was. So I'm talking to him. Well, these guards are running after me, and then I'm talking to them, and they're like hitting me with their swords and like pushing me around. It's just like trying to get the info. I'm spamming the X button, and it's like, fine, go over there, whatever. But I will do nothing else for you. So I run over there, go in there, sneak around, do some puzzles, get the cipher, and then I sneak out, and guard sees me, and then I just run out. I can't fast travel in the city though because I'm in combat. So I leave the city uh, without traveling, and I go and I steal a horse to run away from all the guards. There's guards on the road. Hi DJ, I'm doing good. I'm sleepy. I'm a little sleepy. I did lawn work that would like what felt like all day. Hi Angela. Hi sweetheart. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. It's been a while. April. I haven't seen you since April. I hope you're doing okay. Mwah. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So I steal this horse, and I'm like galloping down the road or whatever, and then there's a guard that sees me, and then there's a mercenary who starts talking to me, so I can't move, and then the guard like sneaks up, like in the little goofy position to NPCs take when they're like fighting, with their arms up, and he's like swinging at my feet with his sword while I'm on the horse, while he's hitting me, and the mercenary's like, if you pay me off, I'll make sure this doesn't happen, and I just quit the dialogue and I start running on the horse, and I'm like, why are they all attacking me? I'm out of the town, and then I remember I stole a horse. So I ditch the horse, and then I just run. Then I'm out, and I haven't had to go back since. I'm considering just dumping my inventory in a chest in my house, and then just go fast traveling over there, and then just going to prison. Because I think that's what you're supposed to do for the quest, I think. Unless the quest is broken. I think it might be broken. I think the quest finished when I refused to go to prison. Maybe a quest will start when I do go to prison. I don't know. Go to the jail. Hi, DJ. Mwah. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Angela. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, the quest, it's really frustrating. It was really dumb. I did not like how they did that. Like, nothing about that said, hey, go to prison to continue this quest line, you idiot. Because they gave you an option to refuse to go to prison. I think it would have been better if they just forced you to go to the jail, and then, right, like maybe you go and you see your informant dead on like a pit, in this little area down these stairs, and then like you turn around and you get like hit with a trank dart or something. Excuse me, because I did that in the Thieves Guild quest line, right? You go through a door and then you get hit with a poisoned arrow that knocks you unconscious, and then a guy stabs you. In the cutscene, I was playing that. I was like, "What? There's a cutscene? What?" The cutscene. My character. I just couldn't move my character, right? But it's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm good, DJ. I hope you're doing alright, dear. And how are you, Angela? I hope you're alright. Good to see you. It's been a while. One second. I think played with my ice gloves at all today. I don't think. Hi, Tato. Thank you for resubbing for 16 months. In a row. Thank you so much, Tato. Thank you. Are we still on for tomorrow night? Are we still on for tomorrow night, Tato? I think you're tied with Aster. I think Aster's resub was 16, right? Yeah, Aster's is 16 as well. My goodness, of course. Okay. How are you, Tato? I hope you're doing alright. Hope you had an okay week. We're almost to the weekend. In 3.5 hours. I looked at my wrist like I had a watch. I'm excited though, Tato. I have played the game before. I have played SCP-5K. My brother gifted it to me for Christmas 2 years ago. The last time I played it was Christmas 2022. Me and my brother played it for like 60 minutes. We played it long enough where we like both died and we lost our guns that we had picked up, and we're like, okay, well, fine, I guess we're done. Because we died and we lost our cool guns, and we were stuck with the basic pistols. We played it for like 13 minutes. So when I saw that you're like my only friend besides a few of my IRL boys that have it, so I got excited. But then at the same time, you had like 13 minutes in it. It's like, oh, did he refund it? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I guess I'll ask him to play with me anyway. Like I was like, oh no, he refunded it. Now I'm bothering him. um, but so I'm excited. I don't know what's changed in 2 years. You just didn't go back to it. Understandable. um, so I'm excited to see what's different after 2 years. There might be a few new levels. I don't know. Pretty sure the game's still in early access. There is like a DLC for the game that's like $40. Um, that gets you guaranteed levels at some point when the game's all done. You get 4 extra levels and some cosmetics for your guns and armor or something. And I don't remember what those look like. But yeah, the game's not even done, so there's not really a point in getting that unless you want the cosmetics from it. And I don't know what they look like. But yeah, I'm excited because the level me and my brother played, we spent enough time in it to spend 60 minutes in it. 67 minutes is my total play time, and I don't think we finished the level. So a fairly large level, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go back to it. And I don't know if I'm gonna play it in my free time to play through all the levels. I don't know. Maybe the game is jank. I don't think I had any bugs though. It seemed to be fairly polished from what I remember, but that was 2 years ago. That was like 2 years ago. But yeah, I've just been talking about Skyrim for the past 20 minutes, Toto. Haven't missed too much, I don't think. Just heads up, ad break in 3 minutes. I do English. I do 3-minute ad break blocks because we did do out a minute and a half blocks. That was like every 36 minutes. But that just felt too interruptive, too often. Every 36 minutes, a minute and a half. Mostly because I would be playing a game and then Thorn would go, ads. I'm like, okay, thank you, Thorn. So, Storybots helped out a lot with that. And I appreciate Thorn doing that. But it just felt too often. So we do the 3 minutes on the hour, every hour. Just to keep pre-rolls away, because pre-rolls make browsing Twitch even more of a nightmare than it already is. And I hate them. Even though they're like 15 seconds, like it's no good. There is no good. No good at all. Yeah, I'm excited to play it. Is it an extraction shooter? Or is it just a mission-based thing? Co-op or single-player tactical horror FPS project. Okay, so it's not a tactical. It's not. So it's night before bed. Okay, I kind of want to go in surprised, but the game is horror, so there's that. Yeah, these screenshots are kind of creepy. I think. Oh. That was unsettling. There's just one of the screenshots is just a giant crab, like the gingly ones that you see in the bottom of the ocean near hydrothermal vents, It's one of those crabs, but it's just huge. That was weird. I was not prepared for that. Zombies and dead guys? Yeah, that's fine. Giant crab? No, I was not ready for that. But I'm excited to see what's changed. What's different. The last events announcements was August. Oh, they're pushing back the 0.15 update release back to this fall. Okay, well, it's fall now. So from this post, it seems like they're going to overhaul chapters 1 through 3. So it seems like things have changed in 2 years, which I'd hope so. But they're pushing it back because they're working on bug fixes. Okay. Reviews are still mostly positive, but it's they're working on bugs. Someone played it on October 1st. The second. It was posted September 24th. Okay, so the recent reviews still seem pretty positive. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow, Tato. We'll see how it goes. See if we can even run it. I have run it before, so it should be fine. Should be fine. I have to boot it up tomorrow to set up the game capture anyway, so we'll find out then. But welcome back from the ads. We'll probably call it a night here in like 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. So if there are any redeems or trigger requests that you still want and haven't gotten in yet, please do so soon, or you'll have to wait till Wednesday. For the next ASMR stream. I think Teeny is live tonight. Yep. So if she's still alive by the time we're done here, we're gonna go say hi to Teeny. Otherwise, let's see. I don't know who's live doing ASMR on Fridays. This is new. Any of our friends here? Here he is. And Violet is. Okay. But we'll go say hi to Teeny because I haven't seen Teeny in a good while. Hope she's doing alright for herself. But thank you so much for resubscribing, Toto. Thank you. Mwah. It means a lot. 16 months is crazy. That's crazy. That's... When did you follow? May of last year. That's crazy. In May of last year. So that's. I started in end of August, like the last week of August. Around there. In 2022. So I can't do that math right now. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 9 months. Right? 9 months? Yeah, 9 months. After I started streaming. That's crazy. that was pretty soon, but not soon enough to get founder's badge. I'm pretty sure we have 10 founders. I'm pretty sure. But I haven't seen most of them in a while, which is totally fine. That's totally fine. But 16 months is crazy. That's crazy, Tato. That's crazy. Alright. Give me a second. If we don't have any redeems in like the next 15 seconds, we'll get the raid started here. On the minute here. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It's Chang. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Golly. Thank you, Chang. Thank you. Alright, give me a second. Get my headphones swapped over. And we'll get the raid started. Okay. Sorry for chair noises. Okay. We're gonna go say hi to Teeny. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you again for the raid, Beatrice. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for resubscribing, Tato. I hope I don't wake anybody up, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for SAP 5K with Tato. If the game's not a boogie mess, like it doesn't seem to be that bad. The recent reviews are still positive, so we'll see. We'll see. Apparently there's some pretty bad bugs making progression, story progression impossible. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But be nice to Teeny. She's a goober, but we love her. She's doing ASMR. I don't think she's streamed in a while. So please give her some love. Sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice. But thank you for being here, Chang. I'll see you guys tomorrow for SCP-5K and then ASMR on Sunday. Also, if you're subscribed, I'm doing the doodle stream on the 18th. So if you're subscribed, please let me know what doodle you want. Bye!